Yeah. Good morning to both offline and online students. Good morning. Yes. Online students, are you there? Yeah. You come by 9:20 only. Before that, not possible because I have session at 7 a.m. also. I have to wind up and I have to travel here. Okay. Guys, online students, am I audible? Am I loud and clear? Respond, my dears. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Till yesterday, I spent time on mini project. There we discussed about what? How to develop a layered application, how to work with the data source, how to change your application from Oracle to MySQL, what are the changes we should do, all this stuff we discussed. Okay, now let's move back to some basic functionalities. How to perform data injection in Spring Boot application. We already know in Spring also we studied this concept. If it is Spring Bean to Spring Boot injection, at the rate auto avoid, right? If a simple value injection to simple property, at the rate value annotation. Right, boss? Here also same two annotations are there as usually. But one more annotation has come, that is configuration properties, which is for bulk injection. What is that? What do you mean by bulk injection? If I use value annotation to inject 10 simple values to 10 simple Spring Bean properties, how many times I should use add value annotation? 10 times. But by using configuration properties annotation only for one time, I can do injection on all 10 properties, all 6 properties, or multiple properties. Don't you think it is called bulk injection? Bulk means more and more, right? Single means single value at a time. So at the rate value, at the rate auto void, perform injection, but they can do injection on one property at a time. But at the rate configuration property performs what, guys? Bulk injection. What mean by bulk injection? See was, you need a pen, gone to shop, purchased the pen. You again need a pen, again gone to shop, purchased pen. Is it called retail purchase or wholesale purchase? Retail purchase, right, boss? You need a pen, and family members also may need a pen. Friends also may need a pen. You gone to wholesale market, purchase pocket of pens. That comes under bulk purchase, right, boss? Bulk purchase or wholesale purchase, we say. So that is the extra provision that is there. Apart from that, injection models are same as what? Spring concepts. Right. Okay, see guys, injecting value to Spring Bean properties is called data injection. This can be done in two ways in Spring Boot application. Number one, using value annotation. Works in both Spring and Spring Boot application. Here we need to inject values to each Spring Bean property separately. That means you want to inject values to 10 Spring Bean properties, you should use at the rate value for how many times? 10 times. Using at the rate configuration properties, guys, works only in what? Spring Boot application. Okay, here bulk injection is possible. Okay, values to all or multiple Spring Bean properties can be injected at once. Can be injected at once. Already we studied about value, and we already studied about at the rate auto void. At the rate auto void also performs what? One Spring Bean injection to another Spring Bean only, na? Does it perform bulk injection? Okay. Note, guys. Note. At the rate auto void. At the rate auto void perform. Okay. Singular injection towards injecting once. Injecting one Spring Bean class object to another Spring Bean class object. Another Spring Bean class object. Okay. Another Spring Bean class object. Ansir Rahman, in your query only answer is there, check it out. You have taken list variable with null without initialization. You called add method on reference variable, which is having null. You will definitely get null pointer exception. Array list is equal to null. List is equal to new array list, you forgot. You just call list dot add. When null is there in reference variable, if you call the method, what you will get, guys? Null pointer exception. I hope you understood my statement, guys. Okay. I will tell the reason. In the DAO class business method, what I did, somewhere at the top, I have taken reference variable is equal to null. Before while loop, I have initialized with array list. Inside the while loop, I call list dot add. And maybe you have typed the code by watching election results side by side. That's why that one line is missed. What line is missed? List is equal to new array list. Array, put your full concentration and type the code, Ra Babu. Okay, don't type, copy, type. You should feel the code and you should write the code. What's the best way of practicing? You try to see the code 100 times, 200 times, understand the code. Keep the reference code aside and try to replicate same code here. Not by hearting, by understanding. Now, line 1 completed a line 1. Line 2 completed a line 2. You will become typist, not the developer, if you do like that. Typist is a rapist of Java. Seriously, I'm telling. If you learn like this, line 1, line 1, line 2, line 2. You are indirectly raping the Java, nothing else you are doing. Don't do that. If you rape the Java, Java will rape you. It will ruin your career, nothing else it will do. Okay? So, practice does not mean seeing and typing the code. I have given mini project on employee table. You take one more use case, hotels use case. Understand entire code, or at least class by class. Keep that aside, start developing it. Stuck up in the middle, 1 to 1 minute, again open and analyze what Sarah has done, what I have to do here. That is called learning. Some people says 24/7, only 6 hours I am sleeping, sir. Remaining all the time I'm in front of system. What's the use? Your typing speed is slow. That's why you're typing letter by letter. What's the use of it? So don't cheat yourself that you are doing hard work. Whether that hard work is making to write code on your own or not, that also you have to verify. Don't do hard work like a daily wage labor because they don't apply brain. They just apply physical strength, right? What their master says, they follow. No brain, nothing. If you do hard work, you never become software engineer. You have to use your brain. You have to analyze the subject. Fine. Your voice is not audible. Okay. Your side problem. Super. Okay. Every Spring Bean allows 3 types of properties, guys. In Spring Bean class, we can have 3 types of property. Simple properties, primitive data type, wrapper data type, including string. Simple properties. Array or collection properties, guys. Collection type of properties will be there. And has a property or object type of property. Tell me, guys, for simple type of property, what is the annotation we should use for injecting value? At the rate value. Array or collection? Arrays also objects in Java, boss. So at the rate auto void only. Has a type properties at the rate auto. Getting my point there or not there? Super. Okay. In Spring Boot, we can inject values to simple array collection type of properties using two data annotations. Two data annotation. One is at the rate value, other one is what? Configuration properties. See, for as a type, I will go for at the rate auto void. When it comes to array and collection, I can go for at the rate auto void based injection, or I can also use regular at the rate value and what? At the rate configuration properties. At the rate value for single value injection, right? At the rate configuration properties for what? Bulk injection. But both are for simple values and what? Arrays and collection, not for as a properties, not for as a properties. Clear, guys? Okay, guys. Now let's see. Configuration properties annotation can be used in Spring classes or only in Spring Boot applications? Only in Spring Boot, not in Spring. It is Spring Boot specific one. At the rate value, open up your mouth and tell. At the rate value in both Spring and Spring Boot. Okay. By using configuration properties only for one time on the top of Spring Bean class. Configuration properties is field level annotation, method level annotation, class level annotation. Class level at the rate value, field level annotation. Field means on the top of member variable. At the rate bean, method level. At the rate scope, class and method level. Along with the at the rate bean also we can use at the rate scope, right? At the rate primary, class and method level. Sir, I don't want to mug up how to get it. You open the documentation of any annotation, there will be having retention policy. What is that? There they clearly mention field, class. Class won't be there, type will be there. Type means class. Okay, you want to see that? Wait. At the rate configuration properties. See, type something and write a docs. You will get API documentation of that. If there. See, retention runtime. At what time it will be recognized? Runtime. Target, sorry, it is target. What is that? Type comma method. It is applicable at what level? Class level, even method level. Why method level? Can you guess it? Array, some beans will be configured using at the rate bean method. Na? At the rate bean method is what? Method level annotation. When Spring Bean is coming through method, pulse injection also should be done on the top of the method. So that's why try to remember with regular uses. If you forget, don't become panic. It's not a mistake because so many annotation, who will remember their target area of applicability, right? Impossible. How much you can remember it. If you forget, documentation is there. Yes or no? Na? Interviewer may ask the question like this. Tell me this annotation is what level annotation? Okay. Then you always say, as for my practice, my utilization, I found it is class level. Okay. But you want me to tell exactly, I have to open the API documentation. Then you are saying that I used at class level, but I don't know exactly, but I know where to go, from where I can collect the exact information. For certain questions, you need not to give perfect answer. But if you tell perfect approach of getting answer, also correct answer. Perfect approach of getting answer also, if you can tell, that's a right answer. Hey, you cannot remember everything as a human being, boss. We have a storage, but that storage is what? Volatile storage. Every 10 days, new data will be stored. And that too, we cannot use entire storage only for Java, right? For Java, we may use 20% of our brain. For job is required. Once a job comes, 10%. Once you become project manager, 2% only. Because project manager never do coding, right? Only meetings, 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 meetings. Decrease Java knowledge, increase Jira knowledge and MS Excel knowledge, you will become project manager. Not only that, many other things are there. So for interviewer, you can say like this. If it is memory related question, what you know, you tell it, but you also tell how do you get this information in case you forget. Fine. Okay. Let's come back to the subject, guys. By using conview only for one time on the top of the Spring Bean class, we can inject values to multiple Spring Bean properties. This is called bulk injection. At the rate value does not support bulk injection, whereas configuration properties support what? The same bulk injection. See the example. If Spring Bean is having 10 simple properties, then we need to use value for 10 times to inject the simple values, guys. If Spring Bean is having 10 simple properties, then we need to use what? At the rate configuration properties only for one time to inject the same simple values. Here at the rate configuration property should be used at what level? Class level. To values to multiple Spring Bean properties. Okay, again I'm teaching value annotation. For one use case of value annotation I have wantedly not covered in Spring level. That is SPEL. What is that? SPEL. SPEL means Spring Expression Language. In JSP, you might have studied JSPEL, JSP Expression Language. Studied or not studied? If not studied, also no problem. So far, I'm doing injection. Collect the value from property file, inject. Collect the value from system property, inject. Collect the value from environment variable path, inject. No, boss. Before doing injection, I would like to perform arithmetic and logical operation. Whatever final result comes, that result I want to inject. To do arithmetic and logical operation before injection and completing injection, we should use what? SPEL. Along with the at the rate value annotation, we should use SPEL. So far in at the rate value annotation, what you mentioned, key in the property file you specified. Now I want to perform some arithmetic and logical operation along with those keys. Okay. Whatever final result comes, that final result I would like to inject. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Come on. It is Spring supplied annotation. So it can be used in both Spring and Spring Boot application. It is field level annotation, guys. This annotation can be used for what? Following operation. To assign direct values to Spring Bean properties, or I can directly keep the value in the inside value annotation or not. To assign values gathered from properties file to Spring Bean properties. To assign system property values to Spring Bean properties, guys, come on. Like OS.name, OS.version, all this stuff. To assign environment variable values to Spring Bean properties, like path environment variable. You don't believe all these features we already covered in Spring classes, right? Don't worry, once again I cover here. To work with the SPEL, Spring Expression Language. To perform arithmetic and logical operation towards the injection. To perform arithmetic and logical operation towards the injection. Is that clear, my dear? Understanding my statement, guys? I want reply. Okay, this is about what? Okay, listen, guys. In Spring Boot application, not only application.property file we can take, we can also replace that file with YML file. YML is advanced property file. Ammeling markup language. What is that? Ammeling markup language. I'll introduce YML officially. So the application.property file or YML file that is placed in src/main/resources folder will be recognized automatically. Is there any need of configuring it separately, guys? Is there any need of configuring it separately, guys? So other day in Spring classes, what I've done? We have taken custom property file, we configured, there we kept the data, that data we injected to Spring Bean properties. Today I can keep all those stuff in application.property file or not? Yes or no? Na? Application.properties or YML can have only predefined, keys or only user defined keys or both. That means mix of both also. It can have all types of things, guys. We don't need to configure application.properties or YML using @properties resource annotation separately because it is automatically recognized during Spring Boot application startup activity. Nothing but when you call Spring application.run method. What method, guys? Okay. If you want to configure more other properties file, then you can use what? @property source annotation on the top of bean class or what? Main. Bean class or main class. This is given to configure custom property file, guys. Next, SPEL is given to perform arithmetic and logical operation while injecting values to Spring Bean properties. Syntax is what? Hash. It is not dollar, it is a hash. For JSPEL, what is the syntax? Dollar. For SPEL, what is the syntax? Hash. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Come on. Hash expression. Hash expression. Hash open flower bracket and closing flower bracket. Here is expression. SPEL is used always in combination with what? @value annotation to perform values injection to Spring Bean properties by performing arithmetic and logical operation. Okay, can be arithmetic or can be logical operation, guys. Private data type property name on the top of it value. Okay, instead of keeping keys directly, we are going to write expression, SPEL expression, performing arithmetic and logical operation. See, guys, dollar key represents placeholder. Hash expression represents SPEL. Hash expression represents what? SPEL. Dollar key represents what? Placeholder. Placeholder, that means key is not the value to be injected. The value will come from other place based on the given key. Based on the given key. It is like question mark symbol placed in SQL query. Recollect your prepared statement object. In the queries we keep question mark symbols or not. And in mini project also we use it, guys. Question mark is the value? No. It represents a value that is going to come in future, right? Question mark itself is not the value. It represents the value that is going to come later. Understood my statement? It is like a handkerchief you kept on the chair, telling that this handkerchief is not the person going to listen the class, but who someone will come and replace that handkerchief with what? Real person. That fellow will listen the class. That's what we do now, boss. Placeholder, holding the place until real value comes. Placeholder, right? Okay. So dollar flower bracket key means placeholder. Hash expression means SPEL language. Hash flower bracket expression. SPEL results will be injected. Dollar key, the value of the key collected from the property file or system property or environment variable or from other places it will be injected. JSPL is different from SPEL. But SPEL is inspired from what? JS. Expression language related to Java are JSPL, SPEL, OGNL, JBossEL, and etc. OGNL means what, guys? Object Graph Notation Language. SPEL means Spring Expression Language. JBossEL, JBoss Applied Expression Language. I hope you got it, guys. Okay. So now let me cover all features of value annotation. Direct value injection, values collected from property file injection, property file injection. Next, guys, system properties injection. Next, path environment variable value injection. Today, one extra SPEL operation. What operation, guys? Practicing. Spring is looking boring or interesting. Come core Java, Spring, which is good. Spring, it has to be. Why? Because it simplifies your life, right? And we are just in the beginnings, guys. When you go to web application development, distributed application development, you just do like this, and you will feel you wasted a lot of time in Servlet JSP programming. Earlier, I used to teach advanced Java, boss. 4 to 5 months, I used to teach. Okay. Then the moment I observed, this much depth knowledge of advanced Java is not required for this generation students. Then I conducted 1, 2 batches with a 2, 3 months period. People are expecting, sir, you are not teaching like earlier. Then I said, I don't teach advanced Java. I don't teach advanced Java because when I teach, they're expecting old content as it is, but not required. It's waste of time. But people are not convincing. Okay, then I have given advanced Java to next level faculties. So they are busy in advanced Java. Now I focused on what? More advanced topics like Spring Boot, microservices, Java real-time project, design pattern, web services. I was there earlier, but now more focus is there. So that's the reason why I'm not conducting advanced Java. But my notes, everything is available in the internet. You can take it and use it. But that much depth advanced Java is not required now. Okay. Where is this, guys? 901. Yes. Guys, I'm alerting and warning you, everyone, every time. If strength is like this, day to day reducing for offline class, one fine day, management will take the decision or I will take the decision. Let's make batches online, completely online. So maintain the strength. Talk to your friends because a room of 200 capacity, me teaching for 25 members really does not make sense, right? This room can be used for other purpose. So people who are a bit lazy, motivate them to attend classes offline. I'm ready to take as long as student response is there. For 1, 2 people, for 25 members, I cannot travel 5, 6 kilometers after conducting class 7 to 9. It's practically impossible. So when your side also motivation, interest is there, I will get the motivation. Fine. So I warned 11 o'clock student, they did not listen. I think today or tomorrow it is becoming completely online. Because yesterday it was hardly 7 members. It was hardly 7 members. Started with 250 members. Hardly 7 members came yesterday. How to take a call? Okay. So let's go for it. So that's why I encourage your students, your friends, your hostel mates to attend offline classes regularly. Offline is offline, no doubt. When it is possible, first priority should be offline only. because this eye to eye contact will be there. Your focus will be more. When I'm continuously monitoring, your mind will not divert here and there. If diverted also, I know how to take it back. Okay. But this offline fellow, some people already might be sleeping also. Sleeping, my dear. Okay. Sleeping also, so many people are not confirming. Thanks for confirming that you are sleeping. Okay. So let it be, boss. Let's get into the subject now. Spring Boot Starter Project. Spring Boot Starter Project. What's our project, guys? Boot IOC Pros 4. Boot IOC Pros 4. Data injection spell. Remaining everything is same, guys. Say next. Say next. Yesterday you said we can also write. Raju Katari, why should you give restriction? Tell me. What class you are going to develop, you only know. Why you should restrict the annotation placement? Your class, your code, you should decide whether it is suitable for @service, whether it is suitable for @repository, right? He is expecting once I write annotation, you should not allow me to change. How .java feels restrictive to type fixed code? Super. That is not possible, guys. Yeah, I need getter setter methods, guys. That's why I'm taking Lambda API. I hope everyone habituated to Lambda API. Configured in your Eclipse IDE, able to get getter setter methods, installed that plugin, project Lambda plugin. Then only it works. Otherwise, it will not work. Here I will take one package. I'll take one package. Right click, new package, com.nt.catalog, right? Otherwise, yes beans we take. Yes beans, guys. Can you download Lambda API from Google, configure Eclipse? No, that is old days, guys. That is not possible now. You have to install plugin in Eclipse IDE. I think in mini project classes, I have given procedure. Yeah. Course catalog, guys. Here is my course catalog. One Spring Bean class. Another one is class Training Institute. Another one is Training Institute, guys. One is course catalog, other one is Training Institute. Okay, now listen. Go to application.properties. I need not to do anything. Okay, it comes automatically. Let's go for course.java. 1 minute. Java.fee. Java fee. So I think a Java fee some 5,000 I can write. .NET free. .NET fee. 7,000 guys. Next one we have got full stack of individual only will write. Python, okay. Python fee, some 4,000. Next one, UI fee, UI fee, some 4,000. Okay, next one. Android course is there, it seems. Android fee 3,000. Okay. Spring Boot and microservices, Java means everything. Okay, if needed, we'll make it some 10,000. Everything there, guys. Everything there. Okay, Aracle free. Aracle fee. Some 1,500 rupees. Some course related keys I kept, guys. Course fee info. Next, guys. Yeah, yellow color will come, don't worry, because they are not predefined keys now. That's why they are coming. Right. Training institute details. Training institute details, guys. INST institute, okay. Dot name, okay. Dot name, Naresh IT. INST, INST. Dot address. What is that, guys? Dot address, Hyderabad. INST, mm, INST dot address. INST contact number. Contact number. These are the three things I have taken, boss. Okay. Fine, boss. Right. Okay, now you go to course catalog.java. Now you go to course catalog.java, guys. At the rate component. Yeah. At the rate component. Catalog is the bean ID. At the rate component, catalog is the bean ID. Here I am writing at the rate data, guys, which generates the getter setter methods parallel. Which actually generates what? Getter setter method. Which actually generates what? Getter setter. Tell me, guys. Private. Uh, Private. What are the course information I have taken, guys? Java fee and other things, right, guys? Private double. Double you can take wrapper type also. Double Java course fee. Java course fee, guys. Tell me here. At the rate value, dollar, open floor bracket and closing floor bracket. Tell me here. Java dot fee. Like this, all fee details we are injecting here now, boss. We have to use Lambda KPI or Spring value. Spring value annotation. At the rate value, tell me. Dot net fee. What is this? Dot net course fee. Next one, guys. Next one, next one. Python course fee. Python dot fee, guys. Python course fee, Python dot fee. Next. What is there? Android free. Android course fee. I think these are the things we have taken. UI fee is also there. UI course fee. Yeah. Okay, guys, we got it. Spell here. Here is the story. Beans course catalog.java. Yeah. I'm trying to develop one toString method here. I'm trying to develop. Actually, no need of writing toString separately. At the rate data, if I add, that automatically gives toString method or not? That automatically gives me toString method. This configuration is over, guys. Okay. Next, tell me next one. Training institute. Okay. First of all, let's see the keys related to them. Institute name, address, contact number. Yeah. Private, tell me. Integer. Okay. What is that? INST ID. INST ID. Tell me. At the rate value. Institute ID. What? I didn't enter. No problem. That's why I'm hard coding, na. You are seeing off and concluding. Sabar ka fal meeta hota hai, mister. Okay. You are seeing off and responding. I have not taken in the property file. That's why I'm hard coding. Because I want to show how can we use at the rate value annotation to inject the hard coded values, right? Because I want to cover every aspect of those points that I have given. So wait. I already said before you ask anything, hold it 5 minutes. You cannot hold it for 5 minutes, go to washroom. Okay. But don't excite. Tell me. INST dot name. What is there? INST dot home. Yeah, what is this? INST dot name, guys. At the rate value. INST dot name. Dollar, floor bracket open, INST dot name. Yes, boss. Next one. Private string INST dot. What is that? ADDRS. Copy this, paste it. What is this? ADDRS. I think we have taken pin number also somewhere. Name, address, contact number. Here is mobile number. INST dot. That's the contact number. One hard coded collected from property file. Okay. Hard coded value. Collected from the properties file. Understood my statement, boss? All right. Yeah. Okay, now here, public double total course fee. Total course fee is the another property I'm taking, boss. At the rate value, hash symbol, floor bracket open. Come on. Okay, what is the course catalog? Catalog, right? Here is my what? Catalog. Catalog dot. What is that? Catalog. Course catalog, guys. Course catalog. Catalog dot. Suppose and the person who is learning Java, generally related courses means what? Java, Android, UI, and database. Database is not taken, fine. So Java, Android, UI. These three are related courses. There's a chance of learning them. If I combine fees of all the three courses, final course fee is coming or not, guys? Super. Okay. Training institute, guys. Catalog dot. What is the property name, guys? What is the property name? Java course plus catalog dot. Tell me next one. UI course fee. Catalog dot. Tell me. What is that? Android. Catalog dot Android course. This is my catalog class, guys. Android course fee. F capital. Course fee. F capital. So end of the floor bracket, guys, here. Yeah. Floor bracket open and closing. Here I'm doing arithmetic operation. Did you realize this? Am I not doing arithmetic operation? Yeah. Next one. Praveen, now I want to perform logical operation, boss. I want to perform logical operation. Public boolean, or some other message also you can take. Public boolean is Java course fee high. Is the Java course fee is high. I want to take the conclusion. at the rate value, hash, floor bracket opening and closing, floor bracket opening and what? Closing. Tell me. Catalog dot, your property names only we have to use, guys. Java course fee. If it is less than 5,000, if it is less than 5,000, it's greater than 5,000. True. If it is less than 5,000, it holds what? True or false value or not, guys? It simply holds true or false value. SPEL a logical operation. SPEL logical operation, guys. Done, boss? Okay. Now I want to show using value annotation, I can inject system values, which we already done in the previous example, right, boss? Get the rate value performing system property values. Private string, what is that? Private string, OS name. Get the rate value. Get the rate value. Yeah. Get the rate value. Predefined key you have to give. OS dot name. Private string OS version. At the rate value. Wow. OS dot version. Yeah, it is going to inject what? System property values, na boss? Yes. At the rate value, injecting. At the rate value, injecting the path environment variable value. What guys? Path environment variable value. String path data. At the rate value, what is this, guys? Path dollar. Tell me, what is the environment variable we got, guys? Path. Lowercase letter only I'm writing. I think first letter uppercase remaining lowercase. First lower and okay. Okay, we'll write like this. If change is required, we'll do. string. string. Understood, guys? Any rocket science in that one so far? Any rocket science? No. Okay, here also on the top of the class, configure this one as what? At the rate component. component, catalog. What is this, guys? Catalog. Tell me next one. Component, catalog. After that, component, catalog. Right now, I have not started teaching what? Bulk injection. Now, nothing else is required. Okay. One Spring Bean simple property values, I'm injecting to what? Another Spring Bean class object has a property or other properties through what? Data value injection done by foreign key. Through what? Data value injection done by, not foreign key, guys, this one. Data value injection done by @value annotation, not foreign key. Sorry, it's my mistake. Tell me here. I also use Lambda KPI here. Data. Data. Sir, you are not injecting dependent to target. Right now, not required. If inject also, no problem. Then how you are accessing catalog.java courses.phi, guys? Okay. They are visible publicly through their getter setter method. They are visible publicly through the getter setter method. Yeah, @value. What's happening? Catalog.java course fee.5000. Any spell mistake in that? That is right only now? Okay. I think we all set for execution of the application. Yeah, from where you decided to execute, guys? Main class. Because that itself acts as a configuration class. Yes, boss. Tell me. Get IOC container. Here is what? Application context. Application context. Any spell mistake? Application. Yeah, tell me, guys. Get Spring Bean class object reference. Training. INST is equal to, come on, Training Institute. Institute, what's the spell, guys? INI. Training Institute. TI. Yes, boss. What is there? Training Institute. INST is equal to CTX dot get bean. What's the bean ID? Target bean ID. INST, right? Next. Tell me next one. Okay. Training Institute dot class. What dot class, guys? Training Institute dot class. INST. Yes, boss. Got it? Why red color, boss? Training Institute. Change it INST to Training Institute. Oh, here spell mistake. Right. Institute. One TI. Institute. Eh, INISTITUTE. INISTITUTE. Okay. Training Institute. 1 minute. I think spell mistake has come at them also. Training. ING. Yes. Yeah, this one, not coming. Eh, STITITUTU. Okay. Is it right? Control plus shift plus O. Not going. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. That's why too much of Java is not good for health. Copy this. Say paste. Now it has come now. Okay. Yes. Okay, tell me next one. What is the method? No method, nothing, guys. Sys out data plus. What is that? INST. Close container. What is there? CTX dot close. Done, boss? Yes. Sir, when you pass object to the SOP method, SOP, it internally calls toString method automatically. Okay, go to training institute at the rate data. This automatically generates what, guys? ToString method. Okay, now let's run the application now. Let us run the application. Right click, run as Java application. Okay, field private double, total course fee, training institute, total course fee. Okay, it is saying that some dependency is there. Unsatisfied dependent in total course fee exception parsing is failed. It is not able to parse the things so properly. It is not able to parse the things properly. Let me check. Catalog.java course fee. Bean ID is catalog only, na? Catalog. Here mistake. No, yaar. See, it's a catalog, right? Only training institute catalog, catalog. Done. Okay. What's the bean ID I have given? Oh, catalog I have given. Okay. But we try to give what? INS. INST. Come to this. Click on it. Field UI course fee cannot be found. UI course fee is not there. What do you say, guys? I think uppercase letters it is. Trigin Institute. UI, I think I have taken in uppercase. UI, think I have taken in uppercase, guys. UI. Click on it. Yeah, injection is done. A lot of injections are normal only. Simple value, simple value, simple value, simple value, right? Total course fee, how much? 17,000. It's because of SPEL. Is Java course fee is high? True. Because above 5,000, 7,000 we have taken condition. Yes. OS name, system properties injections, Windows 11. Version 10.0. Path data, this is the path data. Path environment variable has come or not? That means you are able to do arithmetic and logical operation just before injection. Right. Okay, once again, check it out. Category catalog. What I have done. Table name, class name. Tell me next one. Course fee, injected the course fee value. .NET fee, Python fee, Android fee, UI course fee. Respective values injection is taking place there. Yes. Okay, some of these values are used in training institute, especially in total course fee and is Java course fee is full. Okay, there to perform arithmetic and logical operation, we have taken the support of what, guys? SPEL, Spring Expression Language. Easy or difficult, boss? Okay, here now hard-coded value is shown here. Hard-coded value. Next, value collected from property file shown here. Next. Next one. Using a SPEL, we are doing arithmetic operation to scale the data from multiple other Spring Beans and to inject to one property. That is what? Course fee. Public boolean is Java course fee is the Java course fee is I. Tell me, using using this expression language SPEL, I can do both arithmetic and logical operation. Right now I'm doing logical operation greater than 500. I'm okay. What is that? 5,000. I'm assuming course fee is high, otherwise less. Remaining properties injection and all this stuff. Easy. With this, we completed SPEL angle of value annotation. SPEL cannot be used in Spring Boot properties, configuration properties. That's why I have introduced today itself. Yeah, let's see the notes, what they have given in the notes. Value management, guys. Expression language related to Java or this one. Property file is chosen now, boss. Menu item price. Menu item price is there. And here is the story. Yeah, here is the story. Hard-coded value plus symbols plus symbols. All injections are happening nicely. All injections are happening nicely. Okay. With this, we completed what, guys? Value injections using @value annotation. Using that, what we can do? I can hard code the values already shown. I can specify the keys of the property file so that values from property file comes and injection to Spring Bean. We also verified that. Tell me next one. We can perform arithmetic and logical operation. That's fine. We can inject system property values, environment variable values, like path kind of thing, right, boss? Next one, lastly, SPEL. What is that? Spring Expression Language based arithmetic and logical operation. I hope you got the clarity on it. Will you practice same scenario or new scenario? You take new scenario, right, boss? Sir, why property file is bad? Why YML is good? Simple reason, guys. Those are dot price or those are dot fee. Those are idli dot fee. Some keys you are some notes you are still repeating na. Fee is repeating multiple times. YML says I avoid that problem. Don't write vertically these keys. You try to write them in what? Hierarchical manner by creating value for your hierarchy of content. Come on. So that node need not to be repeated in the keys if you go for YML. Nodes means whatever words are there in the keys, they need not to be repeated because we are going to design in a vertical fashion. Vertical fashion means what? Inclined manner, boss. Spring colon, data source colon, type. Spring one line, data source one line, type one line. Suppose if any other custom properties are there, okay, you can also write them separately. If any properties are there whose name starts with what? ORG, those properties can be adjusted without repeating the same notes for multiple times. Anyhow, I'll introduce YML more exclusively. We will discuss on it. But are you comfortable with this, guys? Yeah, your output, everything is there, guys. Now listen. One point I said other day, whenever you inject property file content to Spring Bean properties, system properties to Spring Bean properties, come on. Whenever we do these injection, guys, do you think they will directly go to Spring Bean properties? No. First, they will be stored in which object? Environment object, which is a ready-made Spring Bean inside the IOC container. Yes or no? Which is a ready-made IOC container inside the application development or not. Ready-made Spring Bean inside the IOC container. Okay, that can be injected wherever you want or not. That can be done easily. That can be injected wherever you want. What do you say, guys? So last diagram speaks about values collected from properties file, system properties, environment variable. First, we'll comment store into what? Environment object. From environment object, they will be moved to what? They will be moved to what? Spring Bean class object 1, object 2, wherever those placeholders are placed and expression language syntax is placed, expression syntax is placed. Their values are coming and evaluating the things are not, guys. So that is what we are talking in the last diagram. Values collected from properties file. Key 1 is equal to val 1. Stored into environment object. Values collected from system properties. OS.name, OS.version, and etc. will be stored into Spring Bean class object. Come on, guys. Okay, environment variable values also stored into this Spring Bean class object environment. From this environment, they go to what? Appropriate Spring Bean properties where expression language, syntax, and placeholders are used. What, guys? Placeholders are used. I think I already, suppose if you have two property file data, then also same story. Okay, guys. Now listen. Sir, how can you prove there is an environment object? How can you prove there is a environment object handling all the things, holding all the things? Very simple. Uh, environment env is equal to ctx dot get environ. It is there inside the container as a ready-made object. That's why we're able to get it. That's why we are able to get it or not. System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. Come on, guys. OS dot name is equal to env dot get property of OS dot name. Sys out. Java fee, guys. What is that? env dot get property dot java dot fee. env dot get property dot java dot. Yes, we are able to get those values. This time we are printing from where, guys? Environment object. That means from property file, system properties, environment variables, everything is going and storing into what? First environment object, which is a IOC container managed built-in Spring Bean, ready-made Spring Bean, right, guys? In both Spring and Spring Boot application, that is a ready-made Spring Bean. Their values will be injected. From their values will be pushed into Spring Boot. From there, the values will be pushed into what? Appropriate Spring Bean properties, where placeholders are specified properly, where placeholders are specified correctly. I hope you enjoyed this session. Are more or less same as what? Spring module only. What is extra today? SPEL is extra. Arithmetic and logical operation. Before you inject, you perform arithmetic and inject. Before you inject, you perform logical operation and what? Inject. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Come on. Super, guys. Let me upload the notes now. Environment object is a ready-made Spring Bean. Yes. Okay. What's your batch code? No, in Google Drive, what's your batch code? 9 a.m. 9 a.m. batch, Spring Boot core, right click, file upload. Here is what? Spring, guys, come on. Here is a Spring. Tell me, guys. 617 901, right? 901. Okay. Java real-time batch, new batch. Evening hours, it will be started very soon. Spring Boot core, guys. Sixth, data injection using SPEL. Data injection using SPEL. Did I share the workspace earlier? Did I share your classroom applications, boss? Till what date I shared? May 21st. Today's date is what? June 6th. So some gap has come. Let me go. File upload. E-drive. Backup videos notes, how to get it. Backup videos notes means whatever videos I shared. You take the screenshot, no option. Okay. Class content or what is the folder? Workspaces. Here is my workspaces. Spring. What is your batch code, guys? 90 901 PB. Okay, all these are the classes. Right click. up to what is the date, guys? 6th, 2024. Okay, boss. Thank you. When we meet tomorrow, we will talk more on this concept. Bulk injection, we will see.